He was pronounced dead at the scene. No pulse, no breath, just silence. The paramedics worked fast, but it was too late, or so they thought. 3 minutes later, his heart restarted. On its own, no defibrillator, no drugs, nothing. He opened his eyes and said one word: water. Doctors called it a miracle, but he remembered everything that happened in those 3 silent minutes. He saw a light. Not like in movies, not warm or soft. This light was sharp, like broken glass. It cut through the dark and pulled him forward. He didn't feel pain. He felt known, as if every secret he ever kept was suddenly visible. Every lie, every regret, every unspoken apology, all exposed. And yet, he wasn't afraid, because someone was waiting beyond the light, calling his name, was waiting beyond the light, calling his name. Not with sound, with feeling. You have work left to do. Then he woke up, back in the ambulance, gasping, alive. This isn't just another near-death story. This is proof. Something waits for us when we cross over. And what we do here, it matters more than we know. James Holloway was not a religious man. Grew up in Ohio, small town, big sky. Worked at a tire shop since high school. Married young, 2 kids, 1 daughter, 1 son. Lived paycheck to paycheck, never missed a soccer game, fixed bikes in the driveway, taught his boy how to throw a spiral. His wife called him steady. That's all she needed. Steady. No drama, no surprises. Until the heart attack. At 42, no warning. Collapsed in the garage, mid-sentence, talking about oil changes, then nothing. His body shut down. Brain activity flatlined. For 3 minutes and 27 seconds, hospital records confirm it. Official time of death, 3017 p.m. But at 3017, the heart kicked back, like a car with a bad starter. Flickered, then roared. James sat up, eyes wide, screamed for water. Doctors, stunned, they ran tests, scans, blood work, no brain damage, none. Perfect cognition, perfect memory. Even remembered the last thing he said. I'll check the transmission tomorrow, then he told them. What he saw, they wrote it off. Post-resuscitation hallucination. Common, but James insisted. It wasn't a dream. I was gone, and I was seen. His wife cried, hugged him, but also stepped back. Something changed. His voice, his eyes, like he'd aged 50 years in 3 minutes. He stopped swearing, started reading the Bible, not out of fear, out of curiosity, asked questions no one could answer. Why me? Why come back? Who was calling my name? The doctors discharged him, told him to rest, take meds, avoid stress. He tried. First week home, quiet, watched cartoons with the kids, helped with homework, but he couldn't sleep every night. Same vision, the light, the voice, the weight of being watched. Then came the dreams, not just memories, visions of people, strangers, in pain. One woman burned in a hospital bed, another man lost in a snowstorm, a child crying under a bridge. James saw them clear as day, woke up sweating, heart racing, knew their names before he looked them up. He found the woman online, news article, house fire, last week, sextortion, died 2 days after. The man found frozen in Wyoming. Search party gave up. James called the sheriff, tipped them. They found the body exactly where he described. The child, homeless, 8 years old, took photos of the bridge, sent them to social services. They found him, alive, malnourished, but alive. James didn't understand. How did he know? Doctors said trauma, PTSD. Stress-induced visions, but he knew it wasn't trauma, it was purpose. The voice wasn't done with him, it had more to say. Through him, he started dreaming every night, different people, different crises. Some survived, some didn't, but he always knew where, when, how. He told his wife, she begged him, see a therapist, this isn't healthy. But then he dreamed of her car, skidding on black ice, crashing into a tree. He saw it 2 days before, told her, don't drive Wednesday, stay home. She laughed. Then Wednesday came. Ice storm, road slick. She forgot, left for work. James chased her, called, texted, nothing. Then a crash, police report. Same road, same tree, same spot. She walked away, banged up, but alive. She came home. Silent, hugged him, but alive. She came home. Silent. Finally whispered, you knew. He nodded. I'm not crazy, she believed, finally, but the world didn't. He went to the police, shared details about missing persons, predicted rescues, found a hiker trapped in a canyon, guided search teams by starlight. They found her. dehydrated but alive. Then predicted a gas leak, called the fire department. Evacuated an apartment. Explosion 10 minutes later. No casualties. Media caught wind. Called him the Prophet of Dayton. Reporters swarmed. Cameras at his door. Interviews, talk shows, documentary offers. He refused. Didn't want fame. Wanted answers. Why him? Why now? Then came the dream, larger than any before. Not one person, hundreds, a city on fire, sky red, buildings falling, people screaming, running, but no exit, trapped. And beneath it, a rumble, deep, growing, like something waking. He woke, shaking, sweat-soaked, knew the place, not Dayton, somewhere south, desert, rocks, a fault line, California, San Andreas. He checked maps, quake predictions. Scientists warned, the big one is coming, but no date, no certainty. James had both. April 17th, 6:48 p.m., Los Angeles, magnitude 8.9, Los Angeles, magnitude 8.9, centered under downtown. He called the governor, left messages, posted online, sent emails. Nobody listened. Too extreme, too specific, too unbelievable. Then he dreamed again, clearer, saw schools, hospitals, subways, all collapsing, saw children buried, saw water flooding streets, tsunami risk, coastal panic. He added details, warned of fires, gas lines, landslides, lines, called a press conference. Local news, stood in front of cameras, calm, earnest. I've seen it. The earthquake will happen on April 17th at 6,048. Please evacuate. Save who you can. Anchor laughed. Next segment, weather. Social media mocked. Fake prophet trended. Kids bullied his son at school. Your dad's nuts, his daughter cried. Wife broke down. Can't you stop? He looked at her. I see it every night. If I don't speak, we lose thousands. She stayed, but the town turned. Whispers, stares, stopped waving. Churches avoided him, called him cursed or possessed. He didn't care. Prepared, built a shelter, filled with food, water, radios, maps, waited. April 17th approached. He counted days, then hours, nerves tight, sleep impossible. April 16th, night. Dream returned, sharper. Closer, felt the heat, smelled smoke. He woke, knew it was happening. He drove, alone, to Los Angeles. Too late to save everyone, but maybe some, maybe a few. Parked near City Hall, sat, radio on, waited. 6,045 p.m. No warnings, no sirens, no evacuations. People walking, laughing, working, living. 6,047. He got out, walked to a payphone, called 911. Earthquake in 2 minutes. Downtown LA. Tell everyone to get outside. Operator laughed. Prank calls are illegal. Hung up. James ran to the street, screamed, "Get out! Run, now!" People stared. Some filmed. One man yelled, "Get a job, freak! 6,045! Wind shifted. Air grew still. Birds stopped. 6,045! A dog barked. Once. Then silence. 6,045! A dog barked once, then silence. 6,000! Like the planet tearing. Sidewalks cracked, cars flipped, buildings swayed, glass exploded. James fell, covered his head, felt the world shake for 90 seconds, then stopped. Smoke, dust, screams, fire. Just like the dream. He crawled up, looked around. Chaos, but not total destruction. Some buildings held, some people ran. Survivors. Because they were outside, because he screamed. He limped, helped pull people from rubble, used his jacket to shield a child, carried a woman with a broken leg, found a firefighter trapped under concrete, used a crowbar from a construction site, freed him. The man gasped. "Who are you?" James said nothing, kept moving, found a radio, broadcast station, power still on. He climbed, got on air, voice calm. "This is James Holloway. The quake hit. But it's not over. Aftershocks coming, gas leaks, fires. Check your homes, help each other, don't use phones, conserve battery." Then added, "If you're safe, go to open spaces, parks, fields, stay clear of walls." Thousands heard, followed, saved lives. News picked up the broadcast, showed his face, called him a hero, but doubted the prediction. How could he know? Scientists scrambled, reviewed data. Yes, quake hit exactly 6:48, magnitude 8.9, center, downtown LA. Impossible accuracy, yet he predicted it, down to the minute. Governor issued a statement, apologized for ignoring him, declared emergency, ordered aid. James stayed, worked for days, no sleep, no rest, found water, directed medics, mapped safe zones. Children recognized him from TV, called him the Angel Man. He smiled, but inside, drained, the voice quiet. For the first time, he thought it was over. Then the fever hit. Collapsing. Hospital. Doctors found infection from debris, blood poisoning, critical. Family rushed. Wife sobbed. Kids held his hand. He slipped back into darkness. The light returned. Brighter, closer. The voice spoke, louder. You have done well, but your work is not finished. More will come. Others like you. You must prepare them, teach them, guide them. The gift is growing. It chose you first, but not only you. You are the beginning, James asked. What gift? The voice didn't answer, only showed a ripple across the world. Others waking, dreaming, seeing, children, elders, waking, dreaming, seeing, children, elders, strangers, all touched, all chosen. Then peace, warm, final. He opened his eyes, alive. Again, doctors amazed, infection cleared. No explanation, James smiled. He knew he was sent back, again, to build something. Not a shelter, a movement. He left the hospital, spoke at rallies, not about fear, about hope, about awareness, launched a foundation, second sight, trained people, those with visions, with dreams, with intuition, taught them to listen, to act, to help. No religion, no dogma, just service. Within a year, 50 seers identified, verified, predicted floods, storms, accidents, saved thousands. James never claimed credit, always said, I was just listening. The world changed, not overnight, but steadily. Emergency systems adapted, listened to intuitive reports, created response teams, included dream analysis. It sounded strange, but worked. Japan evacuated a village before a landslide, based on a farmer's dream. Italy saved a train, derailment avoided. A conductor dreamed the crash. Proof grew. Science began studying neural patterns, shared consciousness, something ancient, awakening. James didn't care about labels, only results. His children grew. Proud, his wife stood beside him, stronger. They built a home, not in Dayton, in California, near the fault, but not afraid. He walks the beach sometimes, at dawn, looks at the waves, feels the ground, knows it will move again. But so will we. We are more than flesh, more than bone. We are connected to each other, to something beyond. Death is not the end. Death is not the end. It's a doorway. And life, it's a mission. We are here for a reason, to see, to warn, to save, to love. James Holloway died twice and lived 3 times. His heart stopped, but his purpose didn't. Maybe you felt it, that whisper, that dream, that gut feeling. Don't ignore it. It might be your turn. The world needs listeners. It needs helpers. It needs helpers. It needs you. If this story moved you, please like and subscribe. Your attention saves lives too.